Hello everybody, I'm new to land, Jamie Power back with a short video. Just going to talk to you guys about two new films I saw today at the cinema. Now I'm just going to do this, no cuts, hopefully I'll get through it without fucking it up. But let's get started then. First thing I want to talk to you guys about then is Shelter, starring Jason Statham. Hello, I'm Jason Statham. And basically, he lives on an island in a lighthouse, and this little girl goes there every sort of now and then to deliver parcels and supplies, etc. Her boat gets in a storm and crashes, so she ends up being on this island with him. And then she finds out there's a bit of a past to this guy, and they all come after him, shall we say. And that's all I have to say. If you've seen the trailer, you can get the gist of it. What did I think of it? Well, you know what? I thought this was just going to be this usual Statham thing, because I've seen so many of these films now. And he always plays the same sort of character. Yeah, you know, a bit rough, but I've got a heart of gold, really. I thought it was brilliant. I thought this is actually one of the better ones that he's done recently. Beekeeper was quite good, but I think this is one of the better ones for me personally. It had a very slow build, which is what I really wanted from this film. When I saw the trailer, I wanted to spend time on this island with these two characters. I wanted to see how they develop and the situation that they're in, and I just really wanted to be there for a long time because I love that sort of setting. And they did. They were good. They were there for a good half an hour at least, so I was very pleased with that. Then the action kicks off, and it's the usual sort of punch and kick and shoot and stuff. It's a bit predictable, and but it's very well done. It's very well acted. The story goes fast paced, and Bill Nighy is good to see him there. There's an actor in it. I forget his name, but I didn't know he was in this film, so that was a nice surprise. Yeah, it was a good film. Solid action fun. I really did enjoy it. I think it's one of the better ones. The only criticism I would say is I thought the ending was a bit abrupt. It was a bit, oh, is that it? But other than that, it was a really good film. So yeah, the ending is so nothing. But it was the film itself up until that was really good, and I did enjoy the film, and the very last sort of few shots was very good. I liked how it ended. So yeah, for that one, I know it's going to be quite a high score, but I don't care. This is how much I enjoyed it, and I know it's not that sort of film that deserves this rating, but I give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Just leave your brain at the door and have a bit of fun, and expect some really good performances and good opening. Like I said, the first half an hour was just my sort of thing, cozy and fantastic. I really liked it. But yeah, if I was to do as a critic, it's probably like a 5 out of 10. But I just really dug it. I really liked it. Next film I went to see is a film called Primate. It's about a bunch of teenagers at a house. They've got a monkey, and it gets rabies, and it starts attacking them one by one. And this film's getting a lot of mixed reviews. I had heard from the grapevine from Evander and Paulie that they both really enjoyed it. So I was really optimistic that this film was going to be good, because if they like it, it's usually pretty good. And I thought it was okay. I thought it was alright. I think the film took its time too much to get to all the sort of the carnage, and when we got the carnage, there wasn't a lot of it. I know people say it was all the way through, but there was lots of suspenseful scenes. But I don't know, if you've seen the trailer, you don't need to see the film, because you see a lot of what happens to these characters down the line. So but yeah, I didn't like any of the characters either. I thought they were a bit wafer thin. I thought the writing was a bit but for the gore that we did get, it was very good indeed. The gore was great, and I like the fact it was a man in a suit rather than it being CGI. Yeah, it was a good little film. It was good. I think it's a good film and definitely worth going to see. I just was a bit disappointed by it. I think ever since Terrifier came along, it's pushed ratings in horror films a lot more. They can push it and push it and push it, and they do push it for an average horror film. It is rated 18 here in the UK, so yeah, it earns its certificate. But why can't anybody just switch a fucking light on? My God, but I mean, it'd be a lot easier to see the bloody monkey. But yeah, I thought it was a good film, a little predictable. I was expecting more, but for what it was fine. It's a one-off watch for me. I might watch it again on streaming just to see if my opinion changes, but it was solid. And if I was to give it out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. My favourite score so far this year is 7 out of 10, according to Evander. He says, you give a lot of films 7 out of 10. Maybe I'm just getting old and getting picky, or being, I don't know, but I just, I don't buy every single film that comes out now, which I used to do. Would I buy this one? No. Would I buy Shelter? You know what? I probably would buy Shelter. I really did enjoy that. So yeah, that's the two films I saw this week at the cinema today on Friday. I do want to go and see Is This Thing On, but I can wait for that one. Hopefully I'll go and see it next week maybe. But and of course next week we've got what's it called? Save Us. What is it? Save Us or I can't remember what it's called. It's a new Sam Raimi film with Rachel Adams in it, McAdams in it, and they get lost on an island. Save Us, something like this. I can't remember what it's called, but that looks really damn good. And we've got Strangers Part 3 coming out. You know, the Stranger films, you know, ones that everybody seems to like. But I actually quite enjoy. I think the remake is better than the original one. The original one is a fucking dirge. But that's just my opinion again. Doesn't really matter. Make up your own decide. Now, have you seen any of these films I've mentioned today? Have you been to see Primate or Shelter? Let me know down in the comments of what you think about them. Be interested to hear your thoughts. And thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all doing well as well. And I'll be back soon. And just to let you know, I have started work on my first short film called Milk and Two Sugars. I'll get it right, won't I? It's only my fucking film, right? I can all balls that up. But yeah, Milk, Two Sugars. I've started filming it, and yeah, it's different. So I'm doing my best with that. I'm trying to make it as good as I can, but I just love making it. Anyway, I've waffled on for too long. Thanks for watching it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, play safe. More videos coming soon, and I'll see you again soon, guys. All the best. Bye for now. I don't know if I've talked some bollocks.